Hey, what's up? Remy JK. I'm chilling here with the bunks. How are you feeling, mate?
I'm doing great, man. No complaints.
Zero
Yeah,
complaints.
zero complaints. Why complain? As long as
Yeah,
I'm alive, though.
life is good.
Yeah, life is good.
Can complain about anything.
Nothing.
So we're doing like the fourth episode of Everything Growth podcast, and let's get straight into business. So I'm gonna start with the first question now.
Yeah.
Do you find it difficult to break up with people?
Yeah, to some extent, it becomes difficult when, like, you've invested so much in them.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's nothing or there's no reason or they're not giving you any reason to break up with them.
I mean, yeah, in that sense, like, there's a reason you don't feel like you want them anymore. There's like reasons that to break, but you just find it difficult to like
No,
to.
if there is a reason, though, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it should be difficult to break up with someone because you shouldn't stand for like bullshit
Yeah.
or crap in a relationship because you're gonna tolerate one small thing
Yeah.
and then that one small thing piles up into something bigger and then you end up compromised yourself to an extent that you're not yourself in the relationship anymore.
Yeah,
You are
lose
this
yourself.
person's compromise.
Yeah.
You're a clone now.
I feel like that's the worst place to be in, like a place where like
Yeah.
you're continuously compromising because
Yeah.
every little thing that you let slide there like
Yeah.
compounds because it's
Yeah.
gonna be another little thing and then it's gonna be another little thing and it's gonna compound and it's gonna
Yeah.
get to your point of like now you're sick and tired of like all the things and then they ask you like say what's bothering you. You can't even say like
You
say
can't
it's
even say
this.
what it's this because now you're afraid of breaking up with them or you're afraid of like touching their feelings or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's very important to date someone like who understands you, whom you understand as well.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't understand each other, nah,
Mm-hmm.
like don't stand up for bullshit. Though. Don't
Yeah.
sit there in the relationship and pretend as if everything is okay, whereas it is not okay. If
Mm.
something is not okay, speak on it. And then if you guys are not understanding each other, that means you want different things.
Yeah.
If you want different things, it's okay to break up.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one. It's cool, it's life. It happens.
Yeah, I feel like I asked this question because there's this thing called the sunk cost fallacy, which is like resolves around the effort or the time that you invested in the relationship. Sometimes you may look at your efforts or what you did with the person
Yeah.
and be like, see, I
Yeah.
don't want to break up because I've put in so much into the
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas you're in a horrible place, right? And then
Yeah.
people were like your attraction for the person has like went down, your
Yeah.
attraction, your interest has went down, but you're staying in
Yeah.
it or whatever because now there's also another reason why people find it difficult because some people don't have options or they're
Yeah.
not meeting enough people or like that person is the one
Yeah.
person that you've known your entire life or for many
Mm.
months or many years that now you're
Mm.
afraid of like going outside or like now you want to play it safe before you go outside you want to make sure it's like I don't know what I mean
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah, sometimes people are afraid of being lonely. You do have a point when you say not having too many options
mm-hmm.
is sometimes the reason because now you know that you're gonna be single and you're gonna have to struggle again to find a partner.
yeah
And then now you wanna always have the benefits of being with a partner. And then you end up compromising yourself now for bullshit because you
yeah
want those benefits to stay.
that's facts
Which doesn't go out well because now you compromise yourself to that extent and then your partner will realize sorry now you my puppy dog.
yeah
I can tell you whatever I want to tell you.
yeah I can do
You
whatever
won't like disagree with it, you won't fight it, you'll just do it
yeah
because you wanna be with me now.
yeah
Yeah
I feel
boy.
like that's the worst place to be in.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is like the perfect amount of time to like spend with the partner,
To spend with
or
them.
to give them attention, to give them your time, or to say like say now this is my time to a person and stuff like
You
that.
know, according to the experiences I've had,
Mm-hmm.
the best time you can give your partner is the time at which you're not busy, you're
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything, and you probably don't want to be by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's very important to have things that you do with your partner because
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, like, relationships revolve around sex,
Mm-hmm.
Netflix and chill, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Of which, if that's the only thing you guys do when
Yeah.
you're there, that's where it brews now unnecessary problems because you want to be with this person so many hours of the week to an extent you would see when you're not with them, they call you every now and then. You have to tell them what you're doing and stuff like that because they're so used to you being so around so much that they can live their lives without you being around. which is really wrong because I feel
Yeah.
like you should be your own person outside the relationship. So the time you can give them is like, let's say you're busy when from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, give her the 2 days of the weekend, or like go out with her maybe once a week or twice a week or stuff
Yeah.
like that. Because the important thing is the experiences in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can call every day and stuff like that, but does it mean that I have to spend 24 hours with you every day? We're not married yet, we're still young. We're still trying to find our way. How am
Yeah.
I going to find my way if I'm always with you?
Yeah.
Like, who would want a man who's going to always stay inside the house and entertain whatever bullshit I bring to her, talk to
Cuddle.
her, cuddle and stuff like that? We're still young, man. We're still trying to find our way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might be also young. She's still also trying to find their way because women nowadays, they're empowered. They're
Yeah.
career women and stuff like that. When is she gonna get a chance to be her own person, to actually be involved in her own things, have friends, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too much. At least 3 days maximum. Then,
Yeah.
unless like you guys are in a long distance relationship, it's a different story now. Maybe when you do see her in that once a month time, you can spend, let's say, the whole holiday with them,
Yeah.
like 5 days with them and stuff like that. It's okay. It
Yeah.
does make sense. But then if it means like maybe when you guys are in varsity, let's say, and then you with them
Yeah.
from Monday to Sunday, you eat together, you shit together, you shower together, you do this together. It's not healthy at some point because
But at some point, it's not healthy.
yeah, it's not healthy at all. It's not healthy at all
Yeah.
because you forget about your friend, you forget about who you are. Sometimes you even forget that you have dreams and goals you want to achieve because you're always with this person and your time is spent on making them happy. Because that's what relationships are nowadays, like making people happy. Your person should be able to be happy by themselves.
Yeah.
That's why now people feel the need to be with their people all the time because they feel like that's their sense of happiness.
Yo.
What about when you're alone?
Yeah.
You're not happy now, Mawedo. Like,
Yeah.
what's up? Yeah.
Because it's also a post that there's a post that I shared on my statuses this one time, like saying, with me, there isn't. I agree with everything that you said, especially about spending time. Like say, you must have a lot of time to yourself. You must spend time more with yourself than you do with other people.
Yeah.
Or you must make your mind a safe place to be in, so that you're not continuously running away from like the thoughts that you have and stuff like that, and seeing the need to like be with other people.
Yeah.
And also like not being by yourself, but like that's there are times where you want to think about your goals, you want to think about your purpose, you want to think about your dreams and stuff like that. You can't do that when there's always someone in your face, right? Because now when you're with your person or staying together with them, they're always here. They're not even there. They're always here.
They're always next to you. You know, they wanna
so-
cuddle and stuff like that. Always be close to you.
Yeah, as a man, you need time to like strategize your life or plan things forward and see what's next.
Have purpose.
You have purpose.
Have purpose.
But if you're consistent with someone, because for the most part, like, I'm not throwing shade at women or anything like that, nah, but I feel like we operate differently.
Yeah.
There's something that a friend of mine told me that, like, say, the difference between us and women, for the most part, is that it's easier for them to be content in life when they have certain things. For example, when she has kids, she has a house, she has a car, or she's content. Whereas with men, or like they find it very difficult to be content in life. They will continuously want more. They want more success. They want more cars. They want more houses. They want, if possible, more wives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though you have more, you still want more.
Yeah, you still want more.
So I feel like that's the difference between us. So the thing with this, or the thing with, I don't know, the reason why I'm asking you, like, say, how much time is enough to spend with a woman is like, for the most part, if someone is like content, because if she has you and then she's content with having you, or like you are not gonna grow because she's getting what she wants, right? But you are not going, you're not growing. And then as she grows, because now in different ages, or as I was speaking to you before we did this, they prioritize different things, or like there's gonna come a point at which she wants marriage now. She wants something serious. She wants kids and stuff like that. And then if you were relaxed, were not being on your purpose, you were not getting your bag, you were not doing those kind of things, the possibility of her leaving you for someone who's doing what you didn't, who didn't spend as much time with like women, they went out, got their purpose, they got their money, they got everything. She's gonna want to be with that person and leave you, and then she's gonna leave you complaining like, say, I sacrificed so much time, I sacrificed, but
I
she didn't
spent
ask
so much
you.
time to make you happy, but you were making her happy then.
Yeah.
Those were the things she needed then.
Yeah.
She needed somebody through her varsity life or through her high school life or whatever, to like keep her happy, keep her content with like having a boyfriend or stuff
Yeah.
like that. But now as she grows older, priorities change, goals change, because now they need to be independent women
Yeah.
or like housewives and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So they
Can't be
need
a,
somebody who's gonna
you
provide.
can't be a housewife if someone who's broke, man.
Yeah, you
Or someone
can't.
who's like
You
earning
can't.
minimum salaries or stuff like that. Like you have to,
Exactly. Exactly.
you
The
have to do
same the
better.
same goes with the thing of like having too many women. You
Yeah.
can't have too many women
When
when
you're
you're broke.
broke, people say, "I wanna, bruh, come
No, it
on,
doesn't make
relax,
sense. It doesn't make
get your
sense,
things together." Because
honestly.
I feel like one relationship is already too much. One long-term relationship. I always get misunderstood whenever I talk about game, or when like people when you mention the word game, they think about manipulation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But to me, game is like being your best self, right? Making sure that you don't lose yourself in relationships and stuff like that. Or like it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of effort to like not lose yourself when you jump into a relationship. So I feel like you need a lot of game to like do those kind of things. So already with one long-term relationship, or like you need a lot of game. So imagine now, yeah, you're in many long-term relationships like with multiple people, or like you
Yeah.
need even more game.
Yeah,
So I
you,
feel
you
like
make a really good point,
yeah,
because in one relationship you can learn a lot,
yeah,
especially if it's prolonged. Maybe you've been with that person for like a year or more. Like you do learn a lot on how like a woman thinks,
yeah,
because when a relationship is starting, we both, like with the person you're pursuing,
yeah,
you both want to see the best sides of each other.
yeah. You could, it's like you're putting on a
Yeah,
show.
yeah, you're putting on a show, you're selling yourself.
Yeah,
Or they know you are this and this and this. And most of the time, you're not completely that. You
yeah,
see, you just want them to see this nice side of you. But as the relationship goes, we start revealing now, or no, I'm actually this guy. I'm actually this girl. And
yeah,
then I like this, I don't like this, stuff like that. And then there's some contradiction. And then, yeah, you like at some point, some people find it hard to stop now continuing with the relationship.
yeah.
Thus, they will
Because
compromise.
yeah, because now you'll be
Yeah,
like, when I
yeah.
met you, you were giving me this
These
thing,
vibes,
you gave me
like,
these
why,
vibes, and I
what?
was loving them, and then now it's
Now you're changing on me. Like, what's going on?
And then with that said, there are people who are like, I feel like usually it happens in like what I like to call the butterfly phase, when everything is like effortless. So when the early stages, when you meet the girl for the first time, everything is effortless. So we're like effort, everything. When you wanna see her, no issues, no problems, no nothing.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point, maybe roughly on average, after 2 years and stuff like that, where like you guys are so used to one another that there's no point in like trying to be fake or trying to be your best self or what. Like that's also around the same time where gents stop putting in effort,
Yeah,
because in
in
the
the
early stages of where you're trying to impress her, you're trying to get her,
it's
but
still
now
the pursuit.
you have her, but like there's to be, or it's difficult to like when you've obtained your goal, because now if your goal is like just having her, now you have her. How do you continue to make sure that she's happy? How do you continue to make sure that the relationship is moving forward? Because most of the time people it's something that girls usually complain about, like say
Yeah.
this guy is no longer putting in effort, or now
Yeah.
he's like he's comfortable basically.
That also has like much to do with spending time with them, because you get so comfortable with this person to an extent, you start revealing your bad habits even to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start doing weird things that you normally do when you're alone. And you start relaxing, because I mean, as long as you're not cheating, this person's not gonna do shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be your person forever and ever, or however long you want them to be with you, because you're doing the right thing, right? You're
Yeah.
spending time with them, and a lot of time with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you end up like losing yourself at some point, because you succumb to what this person wants, and then like you live your life that way, because now you wanna feel the same way as you feel all the time. Or like, this person loves me, that's enough for me. That it doesn't matter, or like there's this problem and there's that problem.
Yeah.
I live through it, man, as long as it's not killing me.
Don't die.
Yeah, but then it is actually killing you.
Yeah.
It is actually killing you inside, because like you're not yourself anymore.
That's it from us. I hope you loved this content, you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you like really love this content, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you receive more of this content.
Have yourself a prosperous and productive week.
That's it from us.
Cheers.